What's up, y'all? It's Nightmare Baller One. I'm a man of my word. I told y'all I'd do my Q&A today, and this is what this is. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I got a lot of questions, y'all, and only 10 minutes to get this in, so let me go ahead and do it. All right, first question is from Mr. Baller 23. He asked me, what are my favorite five-star matches from the WWE, TNA, ROH, and Noah? Okay, I guess you mean one from each. Okay, the WWE is definitely the ladder match at WrestleMania 10, Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon. TNA, there's only been one, the Unbreakable match, probably one of my favorite matches of all time. ROH, it's either Joe Punk 2 or the six-man Dragon Gate match. The junk is crazy. I mean, I like Joe versus Kobashi too, but it's one of those two. I would say the six-man Dragon Gate match. That match is fucking awesome. Um, Noah, Kenta versus Marufuji, definitely. All right. The next three questions are from MacTube. He asked me, do I think Cyber Sunday's fans' votes actually matter, or does Vince McMahon already decide what matches will happen? I would assume he would. I don't honestly think our votes like really count that much. I think they look at them, but I don't think that's what decides it. I really don't. I just don't believe that. All right. Next, do you think the WWE is being disrespectful to Ron Simmons? He's a former tag team champion. All they let him say is "damn." Well, I heard though that was his idea. This whole "damn" thing. I heard that was his idea. So, I mean, if he's cool with it, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? And he was retired, so he came out of retirement to do this. You know what I mean? So, hey, I think he pretty much sees it as a joke. You know what I mean? All right, do you think Shelton Benjamin would be world champ if he went to TNA, ECW, or ROH? He's 32 years old and could get better on the mic if they let him. I don't know. Because, man, he doesn't really draw. You know what I mean? He doesn't really have charisma. He's just great in the ring. That's what people need to realize when they say he needs to get pushed. You can't push him if he has no mic skills and he can't draw. You know what I mean? But I think he's great in the ring, man. I would say if he was a champ in any of these places, it would be ECW. Because, yeah, he just wouldn't ever be a champ in TNA or ROH. But I'd say ECW maybe. All right, got some more questions, y'all. Hold up. Oh, shit, my computer's going slow, guys. All right, hold on. Okay. Next question I got is from Diggs. D E I'm trying to say this as best I can. Dig C Bright. I think I said that right. The next question is, hey man, not a wrestling question, but a computer game question. What is your favorite game from the Devil May Cry series? I personally think the first one is the best. P.S. I like your views, Dig C Bright. Um, I would say the first one also. The second one has the third one has like the best moves and stuff, but the first one is definitely the best game. All right. Next question is Buchanan. All right, this is a pretty long question, y'all. All right, but basically this question is called Flair's Last Run. The WWE comes out and starts hyping Flair for a title shot at Mania. Some promos air and the hint is laid down that the WWE will put Big Dave's belt on in a cruiserweight open style match, meaning anyone that has had it can compete in the match. Basically saying Batista. Okay, they enter various stars to seek out glory, and of course Flair. While the participants are being announced, Sting comes through the crowd, joins the match, and wins, thus setting up Flair and Sting at Mania through promos and such. I know this isn't the best thing for the company, really. However, I do kind of feel that the only way to send Nature Boy off, and that's Mania, and the most appropriate opponent, in my opinion, is Sting. Watch, watching these two go at it, and watching these two go in Mania will be a markout moment for me for sure. Not sure about everybody else. Just curious as to your thought. Oh yeah, man. I would really like to see that. Like honestly, I think if Flair goes out, it needs to be at WrestleMania, and he needs to face Sting because Ricky Steamboat, I doubt he can go now. You know what I'm saying? And it would be great if he could just one last time face his greatest opponent. You know what I'm saying? His greatest opponent is Ricky Steamboat, but the next best thing is Sting. Yeah. All right. Next question. I got two questions for Full Metal 2K8. The first one he asked me is from this year so far, which would be my top 5 or top 10 always DVDs to 2007 that are definitely a must buy. Okay, five that just come to mind just right off the bat. All right, the first one that everybody needs to get is Good Times, Great Memories. The second one is Death Before Dishonor 5, Night 1. The third one is Supercar to Honor 2. The fourth one is United We Stand. And the fifth one I would say is Always Live from Tokyo. Alright, number 2, mostly a hip hop question. Which is the greatest hip hop album of all time? I might get flamed, but I would say The Tribe Called Quest, Low End Theory is the best album. I say true hip hop. Nah, man, you ain't gonna get flamed for that, man. Tribe Called Quest is a really influential group, man, like in the history of hip hop. But I think, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, the greatest rap album of all time is Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt. Like, that's my favorite rapper of all time. And, you know, that album, that was him at his best, man. I mean, I like Jay-Z a lot, but yeah, that was him at his best. All right, and the next set of questions are from Asia Extreme. He asked me, what is the most hazardous weapon to use in wrestling? I don't know. I'd say anything with barbed wire, honestly, because barbed wire like cuts on impact. And do you think John Cena should have stuck with the prototype gimmick? What you mean, like the little rookie gimmick, like when he came? No, they needed a way to get him over, and they got it. You know what I mean? So yeah. All right, 13. Who are your top 5 favorite giant wrestlers of all time? I guess he means of all time. Number 1 is definitely The Undertaker. Alright, number 2 is probably The Big Show, honestly. I really like The Big Show a lot, even though a lot of other people didn't. Number 3, I guess Abyss, because he's like supposed to be that giant monster. Number 4, Kevin Nash, even though Kevin Nash sucks in the ring. But I love, just Kevin Nash in general. And number 5 is probably Kane. So yeah. All right, 14. Should TNA have their own brands like Raw, SmackDown, and ECW? They need them because their roster's like really big. But when they get enough money and enough time, yeah, they're gonna do it. All right, and when are you gonna do your Fantasy Royal Rumble video? I'm still in the process of putting it together, but it'll come soon. Definitely. All right. If you had to trade 5 ROH superstars and 5 CZW superstars to the WWE, who would they be? Okay, from ROH, Claudio Castagnoli, Bryan Danielson, Nigel McGuinness, Brent Albright, and Adam Pearce. CZW, I don't know, because I haven't watched enough CZW to really say, but all the guys that I know that from ECW, like Ruckus, Nick Gage, all those guys, I wouldn't put them in the WWE. So those are definitely my 5 ROH guys, but yeah, CZW, I'm not too sure, man. All right, name as many late great wrestlers as I would like to see in ROH wrestling. When we saw Eddie Guerrero, I really would like to see Chris Benoit. I think Mike Awesome was there. I'm not sure. If he wasn't, Mike Awesome. And that's about it. All right, do you think TNA's rosters? Well, that's all I can think of off the top of the head. I'm pretty sure there's plenty more. Oh yeah, Bam Bam Bigelow. Bam Bam definitely. All right, do you think the TNA roster is overcrowded? For the 2-hour deal they have, just 2 hours on one night, yeah, it's overcrowded. All right. Who's my favorite wrestling stable of all time? Never really thought about it, man, but I definitely say the 4 Horsemen. Yeah, probably 4 Horsemen. Number 5. Do you think it will be inevitable if John Cena, Batista, Randy Orton, Shawn Michaels, Bobby Lashley, The Great Khali, The Undertaker, Kane, Elijah Burke, Johnny Nitro, Shelton Benjamin, and Mark Henry ever go to TNA in the future? Explain why this will work and why it wouldn't work. Okay. I don't think so, because all these guys, with maybe the exception of Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker and Johnny Nitro, wouldn't be able to get over in TNA. I really don't think so. And yeah. Oh yeah, I'll be back with part 2, y'all. About